There was nothing with the football. Same football as usual. I mean, just didn't hit the guys. Some I thought they were gonna do routes certain ways. Some I just threw bad footballs at the end of the day. So it's got to be better.
Patrick, the word that's been flying around is embarrassing. What was the conversation like in the locker room after that? Loss. You haven't lost at home like that in your whole career.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to just take it on the chin. I mean, you got to get better. I mean, that's at the end of the day, that's what we got to do. Still got a long season left, but it's definitely this is one you're going to remember. And so that's a good football team. Don't get me wrong, but we don't lose football games like that, especially at home.
You're obviously the leader of this team, and you're going to try to turn this thing around. How do you keep the guys up during a stretch like this that you guys haven't really faced?
Yeah, I mean, I think we know we have what it takes to be great. We still have a lot of the players. We've brought in a lot of great players that have been really good at other places. So we know that we have what it takes. It's about coming together now and finding a way to do that. We've had spurts here and there, offensively, defensively, special teams, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's about coming together as a team. Because in this league, it's not about good players; it's about good teams, and we have to do that. And we're going to have to find a way. We have a tough schedule, and we got to win now. I mean, at the end of the day.
Patrick, how much have you been a team that turns it over much until the last few weeks? How do you explain what's been going on with the Chargers game and today?
Yeah, I mean, it starts with me. I mean, I think 3 of them were on me. I mean, the interceptions and then the fumble at the end of the game. And so I have to correct that. I have to be better. It's something that I've not usually done in my career, but I have to reevaluate where I'm at, what decisions I'm making. So once we do that, I think we don't kind of hurt ourselves. I think we'll find ways to score points. And so I mean, turnovers are a huge deal in this league. Turnover margin usually decides games. And so it's something we have to correct as a team if we want to win these football games.
Patrick, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, it's just we're seeing different defenses that we have seen in the past. Trying to read, we have a lot of stuff where we read coverages and run routes to different spots, and we're just not on that same page. But I have the trust in these guys that we'll figure that out. If that's me knowing what they're thinking, me and them knowing what I'm thinking, and that's what makes our offense so good. So it's something I don't want to lose. It's just about us practicing, going to work every single day, and kind of being on that same page. Yeah, it's that. I mean, we kind of recognize coverages as we run routes, and that's what's made us so good over the past few years. Is as teams can have the right coverage called, but we can run a route a certain way. So guys, the guys are seeing coverages differently than I am. I mean, they're different coverages than I don't think anyone else has faced coverages like we've faced these last few games. And so once we get on the same page and kind of get that thing rolling, I think we'll be back to where we're at. Yeah, it was. You're talking about the one we didn't get, right? Yeah, it was. We ran a play. We had a good play called man covers. They covered it well. I was kind of out route to Tyreek on the left side, so I reset back and try to find Kelsey as my kind of last read in that progression, and they covered it well. And they had a spy for me, so I was trying to decide if I was going to try to outrun them, stuff like that. And then it's 4th down, so I try to just put one up and let the big Kelsey try to make a play, and dude made a good play and got a hand on it.
Patrick, first game with you guys, your initial thoughts on him?
Yeah, he's someone that's going to help us, man. I mean, how physical he is. The teams are playing us in man covers like they did today, especially on 3rd downs. Once he gets a full grasp of the offense, it's going to be hard for them to man him up. It'll take some pressure off Tyreek, take some pressure off McCole and Trav, because they kind of have guys, a lot of people focusing on them, and having a big guy like that when teams are playing man coverage is going to help us.
A couple quick ones. What do you guys call the play where the little chest pass to Kelsey? Is that an interesting name? Touchdown?
Yeah, I won't say. You can ask Kelsey about it.
And on the interceptions, it seems like you've been a little snake bit or unlucky this year. I mean, Tyreek doesn't normally have them come out of his hands and go for a pick six. You feel like you've kind of been a little bit lucky before? Maybe some unluck has come your way this year?
Yeah, I think everything kind of comes back to the middle at the end of the day. So, I mean, if hopefully that if I'm unlucky now at the beginning of the season, as we get to the end of the season, it kind of goes back the other way. And so I've never been someone to I've been kind of I'm a crazier player as far as scrambling and making throws, but in my career, I've never been someone to throw a lot of interceptions. And so I kind of have to look at it now and go back and reevaluate what I'm doing and I have to cut it out. I mean, at the end of the day, if you cut out those turnovers, it's a different ballgame. I don't know if we win, but it's definitely a different ballgame.
A couple more guys. I know we're going to find out about the injury status of Clyde in the coming days. Did you say anything to him? What was the communication like as he had to leave the game?
Yeah, man. I mean, obviously he's upset. He wants to play. I mean, he had the injury at the end of last year, and he's been rolling these last few weeks. And so he's upset. I mean, I don't know I haven't yet to talk to him after yet. But hopefully it's nothing too serious, and we can have him back this season.
Patrick, Tyron was in here a little while ago talking about he thought maybe you guys were having trouble matching the intensity of all the teams you're playing. Do you feel like it's becoming a burden, taking everybody's best shot every week?
I wouldn't want it any other way. I want to be prepared as possible to play in the playoffs and to try to make it to the Super Bowl. And if that means we're going to get the best shot from every single team, I'm ready for the challenge.